Well, I know I'm going to lose a few people on this one. And that is fine. And I think it's not going to be the Oh Nora portion because Oh Nora has her fans, but she has her critics too. Serge, though, seems to be universally beloved and very, very popular. But that is not the rules I play by. I'm playing by the very simple rules that you're making serious charges, and it is coming off like McCarthyism. And McCarthyism is worthy of studying over and over again because it is astonishing that for years and years this crazy clown man can say, I have in my hand the list of 10,600 gay communist blacks destroying the military. And he got away with it for a long, long time. And at the end of the road, he didn't have anything. He had nothing. And thousands of people were destroyed because no one asked the simple question. Okay, you made some serious charges. What is the evidence? And when Nora had to give it, it was like, what?
The last straw for me was they just wouldn't pay me enough money anymore. So I broke up with them. No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta be kidding me. There we go, boys and girls. Mitch exposed himself because jokingly said, I left because they weren't paying me money. And he literally said, I'm just kidding. But the real says, I'm not a good person. Guys, he said it, and he's friends with Miscavige. Maybe he was just kidding around. Maybe you can be joking on camera. Alrighty then. And then she provided more evidence, but the evidence exonerated Mitch. It was insane. It was literally insane. She was using Marilyn's evidence and saying, guys, we have the receipts. He said it. Yes, Mitch called Mark Headley a barbarian. Now, I will be honest. If Mitch feels like this, he should have done that publicly, like I have. I also consider Mark a barbarian for his alliance with Rinder and doing all kinds of questionable grifting. But that is me. If Mitch wants to be more discreet, that is him. This is counter evidence to your charge, you idiot. You're literally showing he's not guilty. But then we have the apex of stupidity when Serge charges Mitch with being Mitch.
Felon that he is and was. And it's really just that's the fact. That's literally the truth. And like you said earlier, it's like the truth have to be confronted, and it's not to hurt your feelings. Stop making it about you already.
And it's Stop like if you need time, if you need.
Well, what does he need to be ashamed of? I mean, I'm more concerned that Serge said, we need you to repudiate your propaganda, Mr. Mitch Brisker. But he did. He's done many videos. I've heard these videos. Now, maybe they're not the best videos. Maybe his interviews are not the most, energetic. But he has repudiated the propaganda he did. He did repudiate it. I mean, what are you talking about? I'm like, what are we babbling about? There were so many insane, contradictory statements and charges. On the one hand, Serge is like, you mean nothing to me, Mitch. You're nothing. You're nothing. You have no power. And then earlier, you're like, I smelled the rat in you, Mitch. I smelled the rat. Are you charging him with being an OSA agent or not? You're saying he's a rat. What do you mean by that? That you and him have personality issues? What do you mean? And Nora was like so disastrously worse. All she's doing is clapping like a dumb ape creature going, yeah. And her big contribution is like, Mitch, you don't understand. There are lawsuits. There's energies in the movement. We have the momentums. And I need to go to bed. You spent over an hour attacking him. I'm not here to say he's a bad guy, guys. I'm not saying Mitch is bad. You spent an entire hour trying to show he is bad. Serge called him a rat. Oh, why is a rat? I sensed the rat in you, Mitch. I sensed it. You sensed it? You sensed it? What are you, Spider-Man? Are you God? Are you Charles Xavier? What do you mean I sensed the rat in you? Okay, you said rat, and you're calling him worthless and pathetic. Oh, why is he worthless and pathetic? Because, Mitch, you did not show up to the protest. You did not say, Serge, you're so correct. You are 100% correct. So Mitch committed the crime of having his own brain and not agreeing with you 100%. Well, I'm not standing up for Mitch. Mitch is a grown adult. Mitch has done very questionable things. However, I'm still asking the simple, stupid question, what is he guilty of? The most I got is he has some vague connection to Danny Masterson. Which when we go through it is like, that was it? That's the charge? That's the evidence? You people are acting like a bunch of rage-filled little children. So I hate to disagree with Serge. No, you are a child. Nora's a child. Now granted, she's the worst one. She's venting and being completely stupid and saying simultaneously, guys, there's no hierarchy anymore. No, there's no gatekeeping. Oh, listen, Mitch, we're the corporate bosses now. We're just giving you feedbacks. Alrighty then, so we are in complete insanityville of just using complete contradictions, lack of evidence, and brainwashing, mind-reading nonsense. I don't think these people are evil, but I do definitely think they're stupid. They are genuine victims, but I'm sorry to say this, they're using their victimhood as a badge to do some very questionable, nasty things. It's not about Mitch. You're making serious charges. I would be concerned if anyone has these serious charges and all you have are just very vague innuendo and just a lot of rage-filled nonsense about, I love the children. Oh, Nora, I love the gays. Oh, I love it. Oh, I don't do any gossip. And then you do videos on Nicole Kidman and John Travolta. Stop playing games. Either you have something or you have nothing. And you have nothing, and all you are a bunch of rage-filled children who are playing with dynamite. Grow up for 2 seconds. And if you're not capable, I'm going to take a step away and say, let's be very skeptical about what these people are up to.